just on a mental health and wellness panel for the Grammy Museum and for Universal Hip Hop Museum, and Nick Cannon hosted it. And I wanted to do a takeaway with the thought process that maybe we are not the ones who should be having these conversations that deeply.
Absolutely.
If someone is in a sunken place, you should get a specialist on board. And a lot of times they exist and we don't know where to find them. But we've done our coursing to kind of point out how to get help with more psychological disarray than you may have on more dealing with something more traumatic from another experience that you may have had to deal with while you were in the business of music.
Mm-hmm. I think seeing artists put so much stuff on their plate, like there's a lot of stuff to look at, but like I was just dealing with an artist I'm working with that riddled off 12 things, again, that all were weighing on her, but I was like, okay, well, let's look at one of these things is actually solvable right now, right? And then if we do 2 of these things, I bet 3, 4, and 5 actually aren't even a factor anymore.
Right.
So it was incredible to see the perspective was not even there. She couldn't even find her way out.
Yeah. Wow.
You know what I mean? And so it was like, all right, well, we have to figure this part out first because there is not solving all of these.
It's being able to identify, the things that are triggers, and know how to deal with them. And I think that even for me, like I've never had anxiety or depression in my life. I've always been happy, outgoing person. But I think the last few years has really challenged my, just my being. And I've been having anxiety, which has been interesting. But I'm seeing a lot more people, acting out because of the strain that life is putting on them, and it's being an artist obviously is even harder. You know what I'm saying? So I think that it's important to identify.
In this time, I feel like it's extra hard too because we're getting out of having been confined for as long as we were, and probably need to do it even more.
Yeah.
And who wants to be going through that, and then by the same token, a lot of people couldn't fend for themselves.
Yeah.
Being caught in the middle of all of this. So, God forbid either of us have to deal with that. I would say that the first place to go to is to someone who is a doctor.
What it is that they do.
They're the professional.
Yeah.
So it's a pressure time where we have to all kind of like unite and be under one roof.